Let's watch the video.
This dude's walking up some stairs. It was so cool. He like performing. He walked up 2 stairs, 3 stairs, 4 stairs, and he fell off the stairs onto the trampoline, and it bounced him back up to the stair he was on. He walked up more, he fell down again. He kept going up the stairs. It was cool because he was a performing artist, but he kept every time he got on the trampoline, he fell all the way up the stairs, he got right back up, he kept walking, and it was more successful now. It's not about just walking up the steps the whole time. You're going to have failures. You're going to have things that go wrong. Believe me, I know. But don't get wrong. Keep moving forward. In life, when it comes to success and what you do for a career, but even in your life as a human being, you're going to make some bad choices. You're going to make some people upset. You will be upset with yourself at times, and it's going to be hard to forgive you for choices you made yourself. You made some choices that you're still trying to work through. Forgive you.
So this video, for some reason, makes me very happy. And that's why I like to share it with you all. So most of you know me here. My name is Harpreet Malhotra. Students call me Dr. M or Professor M. And I'm totally fine if you're not trying to pronounce my name, because a few years ago when a student entered the class and he says, "Is this the class for Harriet Dupree?" And I'm like, Harpreet Malhotra, Harriet Dupree, is that me? And that was me. So I said, okay, Dr. M is good, Professor M is good. And I teach chemistry here at Cecil. I've been teaching since 2010, and I really enjoy it, as you know, how hyper I am during my class time. So a few months ago, maybe a month ago, I got an email from Carrie, and that you are selected for the last lecture. And believe it or not, when he sent me that email, a few days before was the president's visit here. And the first thing came in my mind, what did I do? I didn't even go to see the president. I didn't even say anything. Why are they firing me? Last lecture? Are they retiring me? These are the two things came in my mind. Because that last lecture series or anything like that, that didn't, you know, when something like this happens, you always think negative, even you should be thinking positive. So let's Google artificial intelligence. What is last lecture? What did I do? So then his last lecture series came up, and I said, okay, all right. So then I figured it out. It is something that, a piece of advice that a person can give. Of course, that person can give before that person is dying as well. But I am not dying. So I said, okay, yes. I texted him, I emailed him back. Okay, I'm going to do the last lecture. And then his email came, give me the title. Okay, so a title. You want me to put my whole life, my experience in just one title with 2 or 3 words? I cannot do that. So I kept writing. And I was like, my daughter, everyone, it's too long, Mom, it's too long. It's okay, I cannot make it short, there is no way. ABC to PhD. How did I go from ABC to the doctoral school? Completing with a few laughs. Trust me, those few laughs are not the laughs. They were that kind of laugh. But yes, whenever there was a lot of hard work, when you especially doing your bachelor's, master's, and PhD, and a dash of motivation. Motivation is the thing that made me go. So that's the title that basically summarizes what my journey was. So I wanted to put everything in that. Now, I love this movie. I can watch it again and again. So what is he trying to do?
He's trying to get a good handle on this.
Yes, and so does the other guy, right? Now, getting started, whenever you decide to go to the college, university, wherever, getting started is easy. Sitting at home, I want to dive into engineering school. I want to go to the medical school. I want to become an anesthesiologist. That the whole picture of getting graduated, getting a degree in the hand is amazing. Why? Because it pictures this life being a total breeze. Money in the hand. right? Sounds very good. But then, so what do? You start. I want to go to nursing school. I want to go to the dentist. I want to become dental hygiene. You start the college. You start the school. Now you'll start juggling with your classes, with your work, with your family. One semester is smooth sailing, and then the next comes with a tricky class like chemistry. Oh God, oh Jesus. Like in my lab, I have a chair that I say, Jesus is right here. Jesus is sitting on this chair and is taking care of you. Because you know how many times you say, oh God, oh Jesus. Where is that student? She's just Jesus, Jesus. So you're going to the school, you're trying to handle everything. You have kids, you're planning to go to the class, and your babysitter doesn't show up. The car is giving trouble, the exams are coming, but you have to go to the work, so many things. And then it's like this whole shebang. You thought everything is going to go so smooth, but then you are into all these things. It's just like you're hit with a wave. And then you're there wondering, can I still make it to the finish line? So the point is, again, getting started is simple, very simple, but finishing, what do you need to do for finishing? So now, these are the 4 things that help me. I'm not talking about what book says. I'm not here to talk anything else other than talking about myself. What helped me? When I was in the school, I was always getting very good points in chemistry, physics, math. Where was I not getting the good points? History. Hated it. Why do I need to know about like that king did this to that king and da-da-da-da-da? Never liked it. So my points were not that great in that class. And my dad will always say, oh, you are not motivated enough. Okay? And then I'm doing my bachelor's, and one of the subjects I was not doing, oh, you are not motivated to do this. You are not motivated. I'm not doing good in cooking. Mom, you're not motivated. And I'm like, what in the world is this motivation? Where do you get, and can I just go buy it? Motivation? This is, when did I realize the meaning of motivation? When I came to US and I decided to study here, start to do masters with 2 little kids, with no source of income, with no support. That's the time I realized the meaning of the word motivation. It simply means moving. That's all. Moving. That's motivation. Moving towards your goal. One step at a time. That's all the motivation is. Then it comes, how do you do that? How do you motivate yourself? First is reminder. Keep reminding yourself for whatever you're doing, why are you doing it? Why are you taking this class? What? You definitely were not happy with what you were doing, right? Imagine your current situation, present situation. Am I happy right now? Am I good? Probably answer is no, because that's why you're doing it. That's why you made the goal, right? I'm going to go to this college, I'm going to go to dentist, become dentist, dental hygiene, because you were not happy with the way you were. That's why you decided it. Keep reminding yourself your passion, keep reminding yourself about the goal. And this is what I did. I had to keep reminding myself every day, why am I doing it? Why with this country where I have the problem with the language, where I do not have any support, why did I start on the first place? Because I wanted to give a better life to my kids. So I had to remind that every day. So keep reminding yourself for whatever you're doing, whatever you started doing, why you started it. Because let me tell you, class, giving up is so easy. So easy. This class sucks. I hate this class. I cannot handle this anymore. I am going to drop this class. You go home, you click, you drop it. Then what? You're very happy because that particular day you don't have to do any more homework. But that's it? Why were you taking that class on the first place? Because you needed it for your major. Either you're going to take it again, or you will change your major, or you will change your goal, or you will give up on your goals. So that action, think about before you do any harsh action that I'm going to withdraw this and that. Remind yourself why you were doing it on the first place and see if you can keep going. If you can motivate yourself, this is a motivation way, remind yourself. Second thing is positivity. Talk to people who uplifts you, who encourage you to finish what you started. You do not want to go to a person and say, I cannot take this class anymore. Not at all. And that person says, oh, okay, guess what? Drop this class. I want you to be happy. That's more important. No. Talk to the people who uplifts you during those challenging times. Because again, class, I'm going to keep going back to giving up is so easy. Is the keep going. Do you think when I was doing my master's and PhD, I joined the master's here. I used to drive hour and a half to go to the college. There I was teaching in the morning. And then in the evening, I was attending my classes. So basically, I was leaving my kids for 8 to 9 hours by themselves with someone, that person I don't know. Was that easy? No. Every day coming back, driving back, I always had tears in my eyes. Did my kids eat? Are they okay? All the time. But do you think I had enough reasons to just stop doing the master's? Yes. And just go work somewhere and take care of the kids? Yes. But at during that time, there was only one person I used to call. Just one person. I had so many others, but only one person. Because I know I'm going to call this person, and this person is going to say just the 2 sentences, and I will be fine. And that's my mom. She will say, remind yourself why you're doing it, to give a better life to your kids. If you stop doing it today, is that going to give a better life to your kids? Giving up is easy. Keep going is hard. Finish what you start. That's all she's going to say. And at that time, I remember I used to buy the cards to call India. It was expensive. But I was still doing it because I needed to hear that. I always needed to hear it. Sometimes I'm going to say, Mom, and my mom will start. And how ironic this is that the very last time when I called her in 2009 to talk about this when I was doing my PhD, she said the exact same thing. And I did not know that at that time she was suffering from cancer. She was hiding that from me because she knew that it's going to make her overwhelmed. She still gave me the same thing, still in my mind here. It's very, very important that you are with the people, if not with other people, within yourself, you are always staying positive of, yes, I can do it. Yes, I can do it. Yes, I can understand this. Someone else did, I can do it still. Always yes. No complaints. Everything positive. Yes, I'm going to learn something. That student is not here, but you all know what that one student said in the class today. Oh, that's horrible. I was doing nomenclature with the polyatomic ion. She's horrible. And the same student, 20 minutes later said, hey, I learned something today. Do you remember? It was long, long time ago on February 26th around 11 o'clock. Positivity. Keep positivity. Celebrate. Rejuvenate. Celebrate small successes. You do not have to wait to get your degree and then you're walking on the stage and then celebrate. No. Even next week you have a test, you do good in the test, celebrate. Rejuvenate yourself with tiny things that give you happiness. You work, you go to school, you have to study. There will be something that can help you that gives you tremendous happiness. Do that thing. For me, it's gardening. Put my hands in the dirt, and I'm happy. Pick a plant from here and put it here, I'm happy. 10 minutes. And I learned, moment I see something going on in the house that I'm not liking it, boom, boom, boom. Orange plant here, red plant there, that flower here, that flower there, I'm happy. And you will definitely have something there too that can make you happy. Do that, find time for that, even if it is 5 minutes a day or 10 minutes a week, find that thing. What are all these things? All these things are to motivate yourself to move towards your goals. Last thing is visualize. Visualize your success. Close your eyes and say, I am walking on the stage like a celebrity. I got my degree, and all those, my squad, my friends, my family, sitting in the crowd cheering for me like they won some lottery. And just visualize that. Keep visualizing that thing. If you have a hard time visualizing it because you're going through challenging situations, then make a vision board. And you don't have to make the vision board only when you are in the college, when you're taking the classes. I still make vision board. But now my vision boards have health, how to maintain the good health, how to maintain a peaceful and a calm kind of aura between those my teenager kids who are not even teenagers anymore, but they still behave like teenagers. My vision board is how to handle them and how to maintain my good health. Visualize yourself with those things, and that will motivate you as well. Look at how he's studying. Chemistry page 1, chemistry page 2, test 1, test 2. Yes, you can motivate yourself, right? I'm motivated, I want to finish it, this and that. But then let's talk about the reality. In reality, you're doing a class and things are not making sense. The very first thing is the study habits. Not one style fits all. Your study style should be based on the class you're taking. The way you studied for ENC 1101 may not be same as MSc 1147, college algebra, or may not be same as Chem 1025C. There are different classes. Your strong point is that you're very good in writing essays. You're good in writing. That's not going to help much in the math or chemistry class, right? So this is what I used to do. And again, everything here is class about what I did. Because when I started, so I did my 2 bachelor's and 1 master's from India, but when I came to US, I very soon realized that I should get some education from here too to get a decent job. So when I started my master's here, it was very hard for me to understand the professor because my English was not that great at that time, and I had struggled. So whenever I'm in the class, yeah, can I complain? Oh my gosh, nothing is making sense to me. Then okay, so who's listening to me? So what I decided, okay, if someone can do it, then I can do it too, period. For me, it's like someone did it, why can't I? So I used to give a week or 10 days to my class. Is everything in the class making sense to me? Can I take the notes while the professor is talking? Is making sense? Yes, okay, so this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to pay full attention. I'm going to take notes in the class. I will go home and I will look at those notes. Done. Then there another class where professor said nothing made sense to me. Now how to study for that course. That means I have to change my strategy. And I was always giving myself a week or 10 days before I write it down. I am going to study for this class this way. This is what I'm going to do. Okay, so what professor is explaining is not making sense to me. What should I do? Yeah, I can complain, professor, you're not teaching good. Again, so what? Is that going to make me go close? Is that going to make me closer to my goal? No. Use resources. There are tremendous resources available. For your class, I provide you lecture. Look at the resources. Are there any other resources that the professor has provided that I can use? Can I just Google this particular topic and say if there are any videos, if there are any things that I can use? Are there any resources that college is providing that I can use? That 24/7 tutoring? That's a big thing. It's like you have all the time someone there to help you. And you don't even have to go to the campus anymore. You can do it via BrainFuse, you can do it online. You're working till 5 o'clock, 5:30, 6. You can take the appointment at 8 o'clock. I know, oh, someone is going to be there at 8 o'clock to help me, one-on-one. So ultimately, when you register in the class, it becomes totally your responsibility that how you're going to study for it to succeed. Because success is the thing that is bringing you close to the goal, nothing else. Are you using the resources? Make study groups. Because keep in mind that everything is a factor. Your student content interaction. You're interacting with the content, your stuff you're learning. Find the resources to do that. It's not making sense. Student-instructor interaction. Can I go see my professor during the office hours and can I just ask things? Yes. Student-student interaction. Can I make some study group and study together? All these are very helpful resources, and you have to figure it out. Your study style should be what works best for you, and that should be based on the class. You have a fixed time to go to work. You have a fixed time to go to your class. Why not to have some time in the week assigned for homework, preparing for the test? That way, you're not worried about it 24/7. Wednesday evening, I'm going to give 2 hours to my studies. I'm not going to think about it Monday morning then. I'm not going to think about Tuesday. You're not doing multitasking then. Not thinking about something while you're doing something else. Give a lot some time. Last, stop. Stop multitasking. Stop multitasking. It just hurts productivity. It increases your study time. It is of no use. Go Google multitasking or say, oh, people who do multitasking, they have sharp brains. No, nothing. You are in the class, you're listening to me, right? Most of the time I'm talking, you're listening to me. Do you think you can listen to me and keep writing your notes at the same time? Is that both things work good? Can you do that? While you're listening to me, keep writing too? Do you think it's gonna, I said a sentence, okay, metals with nonmetals form ionic compounds, and you started writing it, and meanwhile I was saying nonmetals with nonmetals make covalent compounds. You missed that because you were busy writing metals with metals form ionic compounds. Because when you are trying to do two things together, listening as well as writing it down, somewhere is hurting your productivity. Am I making you all emotional? Can I have Can I have a volunteer? Oh, come on, volunteer. Let's make it a little bit more. For me, everything needs to be a little bit funny. I cannot, you all know, I cannot stay serious. So, hi, that's Joe. Joe, can you write down the word multitasking as fast as possible? Ooh, look at the speed. Joe, can you write down the word productivity as fast as possible? Good?
Penmanship does not count. Okay.
Joe is
That might even be spelled incorrectly.
productivity. Everything is good.
Okay.
Okay. Now Joe is going to do the same thing. Joe is going to write down multitasking and productivity again, but this time what he's going to do, he's going to write down the first letter of multitasking and the first letter of productivity, then the second letter of multitasking and the second letter of productivity in a sequence.
Okay.
And do it as fast as possible.
Okay.
No, it has to go next to it.
Oh, man. Okay.
P.
Okay. So. No, it's L-E-R-O-M-U-L-T. This is on M-U-L. I don't want to do this anymore. It's embarrassing.
Thank you, Joe. Did you understand what just happened?
Yes.
How fast he was multitasking, productivity. And now I told him to do two things at a time. Two things at a time. I don't want to do it, I'm leaving. And he left. And intentionally, unintentionally, we end up doing multitasking because the way our life is so hectic. But is that hurting productivity? Yes. You are listening to me in the class, that's one thing. You are taking notes, that's the second thing. You are reading a message on the phone, that's the third thing. You are texting it back, that's the fourth thing. You can have a wonderful, genuine, very genuine reasons of using it. I have used it when I was in the class because I left my kids with someone else. I wanted to make sure my phone is close to me so that if something happens, I can read it. I'm not judging here. But is that going to hurt the productivity? Is that going to hurt your learning? Yes? We proved it. All of you, please look towards Joe. Look at him one time. So stop doing multitasking. And finally, class, why I'm saying class, it's not my class. Finally, in slang, I don't know, professional, unprofessional, suck it up. Embrace your struggle. But understand that the challenges you face, they are not the roadblocks, they are the stepping stones. Each challenge is an opportunity to become better, go close to your goal. Enjoy that joy of achievement, accomplishment, that pride of completion. You can get that only if you stay focused and keep moving. Ah.